Good morning. Morning, Annette. How are you this morning? How's it going? Thank you, Annette. Appreciate that. My little cardigan. Just cutting up some laces here for my bow. I think everybody's watching that craft show today. I think someone's having like some kind of event today with different crafters. It is cold, yes. It's been very cold. How cold is it over there, Net? Hi, Teresa. I am doing well today, Annette. Waiting for some ladies to jump on since I have a special craft today that I had spoken about last week. I think they were kind of looking forward to that one. Remember I mentioned that craft with the footprints? All right. Oh, that's me too. I don't own any color. I have pinks. I mean, I don't have pinks or purples or blues. I only do black, gray, and olive green. Some burgundies maybe, gotta be dark, and leopard print. That's my wardrobe. If you look at my wardrobe, there's like a chunk of all black, and then like this much of olive green, and this much of gray, and like this much of burgundy. Everything else is black, and then some leopard print, maybe like that much. Good morning, Donna. 36 degrees, that it's very cold. Very, very cold. I couldn't do it. Such a big whiny baby when it comes to the cold. Luckily here in California, we don't get a lot of cold, but this year we did. Hi, Sabrina. You made it. What's going on? How are you feeling? Hello? All right, so I don't know if I should wait for more ladies to come since we were talking about the footprints in the sand craft. I actually did my homework and I printed out all the stuff that I wanted to print for my craft. So I think we're gonna work on one today. Hi, Lisa. It's okay, Sabrina, no worries. Oh, I understand, Annette. I think I own like a tie-dye shirt that I really like. That's pink with purple, and it's beautiful. I think I've worn it twice because I don't do color. So I understand what you mean about your grays and blacks too. Hi, Lucia. Glad you made it. Hi, Yolanda. How are you? Yes, you did. Are you at work? Hi, Olga. You love the same colors that you love the same colors as I do, Donna. The grays and the blacks and the olive greens and the burgundy and the leopard print. All right, so I was talking to the ladies that normally join me. Hi, Lisa Chandler. About the footprints in the sand poem. And, oh, Yolanda, I won't tell anyone, I promise. I was telling you guys, I don't know if you remember, that my mom had a frame about the footprints in the sand, and for many years as a child, I didn't understand what it meant. But as an adult, one day I got a revelation from God, and he showed me what it meant. And I don't know if you guys have seen this. I actually own a copy. It's a like a frame that I have that I bought. Are you guys familiar with this poem? It's called Footprints on the Sand, or Footprints. Let me know, because if not, I want to read it to you if you've never seen it. It's very powerful. Who has not, or who has? Let me know. This is not the print we're going to work with, but I printed it out because I want to read it to you guys if you've never seen it. I did too, Sabrina. I did too, and I love it. Do you guys want me to read it, or are you guys familiar with it? Yes, the Lord is carrying us. That's what it means. There's this part that really hit me, because maybe I won't read the whole poem, but he's saying that, let me see, that one night he had a dream that he was walking along the beach with the Lord, the man. And then there were scenes that started to flash before him while he was walking with the Lord. Some of the footprints belonged to him, the man, and some footprints belonged to the Lord. Then when the last scene flashed, he looked back and he only saw one set of footprints. And he noticed that it happened at the lowest and the saddest times in his life while he was dreaming. And it really bothered him, so he started to question the Lord about it. And he told the Lord, you said that once I decided to follow you, you'd walk with me all the way. But I have noticed that during the most troublesome times in my life, I'm sorry, I get really emotional when I read it. That during the most troublesome times of my life, there's only one set of footprints. And he did not understand why. When he needed the Lord the most, he only saw one set of footprints. So then the Lord replied, my precious, precious child, I love you and I would never leave you. During your times of trial and suffering, when you only could see one set of footprints, it was then that I carried you. So to me, that just hits my heart, because there's been horrible times that I've gone through in my life when I was in my younger years, and there's times when we question, where is the Lord? But then that's when he's the closest to us. So I just wanted to share that because this poem means a lot to me. When I read it, I cry, and I've read it like 20 million times probably, and I still cry every time I read it because it touches my heart on how the Lord is always with us no matter what we face. Even when we think we only see that one set of footprints, he is there. So just want to share that, and that's the reason why I printed it out for you guys, because I'm going to make my craft, as I had mentioned last week, related to this poem. I like to make meaningful crafts that mean something, maybe not all the time, but I printed this other print that somebody drew. I don't have the name of the artist, unfortunately. It's signed on the bottom very small. I know his first name is Danny. I cannot pronounce his last name, so it is not mine, and I might be able to use it for personal use, but I think it's beautiful. So I think I'm going to try to work with this today. That's the Lord carrying you, all of us. Footprints. That's when we only see one set of footprints, when he's carrying us. How beautiful is that? I picture myself there in his arms, and it just touches me. It touches me. Okay. Whew, I just got so emotional. So we're going to work with that one. And I have this big frame that I got at the thrift store that comes already with this piece inside. And I love it because it's very vintage looking. So I'm going to put the picture I just showed you in here, and then we're going to work around it. So in case you're wondering, it does say Hobby Lobby in the back. I don't know if they still carry it, but I did get it at the thrift store. I think I paid like $3 for it, and it has original price of $25. That's a deal right there. And I did sand it down because it said, I'm a fool for you. Obviously, we're not going to use that. There are no fools here. Thank you, Yolanda. Let me go back to the comments because I got all into that. I got super emotional reading that and into what I was saying. So I apologize for that. Oh, you want me to read it? I kind of explained a lot of it already. You guys, I'm sure most of them have read it. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Lisa. The Lord is good. He's always good to us. He's been really good to me and my family, so I appreciate everything the Lord has done in my life. Annette, you had a musical box with the poem in the 80s. Not sure whatever happened to that one. Wow, that would have been a really vintage piece now. Thank you. Yes, it's a very beautiful frame. Very beautiful. Let's see what we can make. I'm going to use black chalk paint on the bottom and then ivory on top to distress and show two colors on there. So if you're able to stay till the end, if not, I understand, but I have a really cute part of this craft that you guys will like. Came up with that idea. I had it in mind when I told you guys about it, but I couldn't find it. I found it today. How's everybody doing today? What you guys do? What you guys do today so far? It's very windy out here again. I had stopped for a few days and it started again. Blows everything away and everyone, because it almost blows me away. I'm a pretty small person. Go outside and I have to stop walking because if not, I feel like it's gonna take me. I'm only 5'2". Very short person. You can't hear me? Let me see. Let me look at my phone. Maybe the volume's down. Can you hear me now? Donna, can you hear me? Let me know. Hi, Esther. You were in high school, Annette? You're vintage? You are vintage already? That's funny. You are funny. 16 degrees, Lisa. My goodness. Hi, Karen. 16 degrees is freezing to me. I think the coldest I've ever experienced was one day when I went to Michigan. I think it was 14 degrees. I felt it in my bones. Oh, why am I coloring that? I just painted on the wrong spot. Let's see. Hi, Erin. Erin Crafty Delights. How are you? Thank you for sharing. All right, I had painted inside where I'm gonna put the picture and I didn't want that, so I removed it. Ay, ay, ay. Let's see. What are you laughing at, Annette? That I said that you're saying that you're vintage? You're a vintage woman? How old are you? How young are you, Annette? Hi, Teresa Price. After working through the night, switching room areas, I tried my CPAP machine. Oh, thank you, Lucia. You're waiting to catch me live. That is so sweet. So sweet. I didn't think anyone was actually waiting on me. That's wonderful. I'm glad that you look forward to seeing me. That's a blessing. Annette looks very young. She's a young lady, yes. Thank you, Yolanda. I appreciate that. You're going to be 59 in March. You definitely look younger than that for sure. I've seen your pictures, girl. Hi, Denise. Lisa, you'll be 63 in March. You'll be 63 years young. 63 is young. That's about my mom's age, I think. Around there. I think she's 62. 61, something like that. Annette, just like fine wine. That's right. You guys hear me still? I think comments are coming in very slow again. Those of you that work, are you guys off today for Martin Luther King's Day? Whoa, keep hitting the camera, apologize. Not the camera, but the stand. The frame's kind of big. See it shaking a little bit, I bump it. Lucia. Oh, 55 degrees where you are. What, you said you were, Pacific time as well. Where are you located? Like what city? In California? We might even be close to each other. Hi, Mary. Mary Foss. How are you? All right, let's see. We could dry it now. 20th of December, my first day of winter. We don't get winters too much, but this year we did. It's always sunny in the winter. This has been the coldest winter in a long time. Teresa Price, you're 53 years young. That is young. I remember when I thought 30 was old. Way before I turned 30. And then I turned 30 and I felt that I didn't want to be 30 because I didn't want to be old. $62 degrees in your house, Sabrina? 62. That's probably around what's in here right now. Maybe somewhere around there. Oh, I'm not 30, Teresa Price, but I'm just, I wish I was, but I was saying that when I turned 30, I thought it was old. I still feel young. I think 60 is still young for those that are 60 in their 60s. Oh, if you have a rough winter, you'll have a rough summer too. Oh, I'm sorry, Annette. I'm sorry about your dad. Teresa, that's right. You definitely feel your age in your body. I say that too. Your heart is young, but your body tells you otherwise. That's funny. You're still young though. Hi Jean, how are you? I am well, thank you. Did you just hop on? Alright. Here's with the black coat. Thank you, Sabrina. Appreciate it. Thank you, Teresa. I think I'm gonna do the chippy look on here. No, I think I'll just sand it down. I'm gonna paint it and then sand it, so it shows the black underneath. I'm gonna do ivory. Did you miss the frame, Sabrina? You didn't see it before I painted it, or did you see it? What paneling, Annette? You talking about the frame? You love my sweater, Sabrina? Thank you. So have a bunch of these cardigans. That's all that I wear usually, unless it's really cold. I'll have a jacket on, but I'm known for these cardigans. Have different colors. Well, I shouldn't say colors because I don't do color, but like different types of material, I guess I should say, patterns. Have a burgundy one, this gray one, different gray ones, different black ones. I have leopard print ones, and I have a green one in that dark hunter green that I like. Jean, yes, actually, it was more of being shy, but I think I'm pretty much know everybody for the most part. I think I was just shy of people seeing my face out there. Not that I wasn't confident, it was more like I'm shy, I'm embarrassed that people see me, people are gonna watch me, people are gonna look at me. So I think I'm kind of past that for right now. I think I think I've had a lot of views on my videos. Like I go back and I see how many views, and sometimes I'm just like, whoa, that many people saw my video. Like I don't even have that many followers. So that means that Facebook's doing its job in throwing me out there for people to see me and watch me, because they suggest me to other people. So a bunch of strangers are watching me now. So I was getting embarrassed over that. For those that don't know, that I stated on my first live that I don't really talk much, but I feel comfortable on here now. After what? This is my 4th or 5th? Let me see. Thank you, Yolanda. Oh, the center. Oh, I see what you mean. Yes, it's very vintage. Very vintage looking. I love anything vintage, and I love going to thrift stores because you always find stuff that people donate that's vintage. I don't like the Goodwills because they're very pricey out here. I don't know about other states, but I don't shop at Goodwill. But I do have three thrift stores that I really love around here, within like 30-minute distance. And they're pretty affordable. Oh, thank you, Sabrina. I appreciate that. Oh, I see. You missed it. Okay, well, it was like a wooden brown color, and then I painted it black and then ivory. Hi, Patricia. How are you? Teresa Price, I'm sorry. At Goodwill, once, sometimes the price that people paid for, like I'll go and I'll find stuff from Dollar Tree or Hobby Lobby, and sometimes it's even more expensive than Dollar Tree. So when I find things from Dollar Tree at Goodwill, I'll say $2. And I'm like, really, I can just drive a little bit further and go to Dollar Tree and find me a few of those for cheaper. So yeah, I won't shop there really. Thank you, Teresa. Patricia, I am making a footprints on the sand craft. She missed the part where we were all crying. Just kidding. I was explaining the meaning of that poem of the footprints in the sand. Has a lot of meaning to me. So I decided to make a craft. Yeah, I understand, Annette, everything. Hopefully now, with the new president, everything will go down, in my opinion, because things used to be low before the 4 years of the other president, so I'm hoping things will go down again, including gas. Let's hope on that. It's one piece, Sabrina. It's from the thrift store, and it's like a kind of like a plank, wooden plank, and then it has the vintage mirror in the middle. Yes, Teresa, finally I actually had to find one of the items that I needed for it, and I'm not gonna say what yet because it's kind of a surprise at the end. I don't want to give it away yet, but I had to find it, and I found it this morning, so I'm able to work with it now. So I immediately went to my printer and I went to go print out the poem to share with you guys, as well as the painting. I don't know if you saw it or if you hopped on late, but that's what I was doing earlier before going live. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry guys, my nose is running because it's so cold. My nose starts to run when it's cold. Hi, Cindy. Thank you, Patricia. I appreciate it. Thank you, Teresa. Yes, Jean, I'm hoping. I'm just being very hopeful. Oh, Teresa, it's okay. I'll show you right now. Let me finish drying this. I'll show it again. It's okay, Cindy. You're good. I'm kind of just starting. I just started painting. Hi, Sue. Good morning, or good afternoon now. Hi, Kathy. I'm getting tongue-tied over here. I'm sorry. How are you, Kathy and Sue? How's everybody? Yes, Gina, I'm in California. I'm not sure how cold it is right now. I have not checked. But it doesn't feel too cold like other days, but it's still cold. Maybe in the low 60s, which is cold for us here. That's very cold here. We're never cold. Our weather is usually sunny, no matter what. There's always sunshine, and it's never cold, hardly ever. Even in the winter, it's still sunny. You always have the sun shining. So normally, even in the summertime, we get 80, 70s, 80s degree weather. It's crazy. Yes, Sabrina, they do. They do. It's ridiculous. They do. They try to sell stuff for more for what it's worth, I guess, for how much they sell it at the actual store. I've seen stuff from Hobby Lobby as well marked because they still leave the original price in the back, and they'll say like $15 and or $10, and then they'll say like 25 or something. It's like ridiculous, outrageous prices at Goodwill. It's very rare that I'll ever go in there. Very rare. Excuse me. Cindy, 10 degrees. Where are you at? What state? I cannot do 10 degrees. Teresa, 5 degrees in West Virginia. My goodness. That's insane. Is it always that cold? Not usually. Okay, not always. Cindy, I am in San Bernardino County. Teresa, Monroe County. Where is that? Cindy, where is Monroe County? What is it? Is it close to LA County? Hello there, His Girls Designs. How are you? Thank you, Yolanda. Raleigh County. I am not familiar. I am sorry. I'm not familiar with those counties. If you tell me if it's close to LA or San Bernardino or San Fernando Valley or whatnot, then I'll probably know where. Okay, Cindy, I'm sorry. I thought you were saying you live in California. My apologies. That's why I'm not familiar. Got it, Teresa. Got it, Teresa. West Virginia. Okay. Oh, Sabrina, that was so funny. These spammers, I'm telling you, they need to get a life. They just want to bother people, and they think that people, well, actually, some people might fall for it if they don't know, like the first time when they see that. It's sad if they do. They just don't know any better. I gotta say that the first time, hi Jessica, how are you? The first time somebody messaged me that was a scammer, I didn't know he was a scammer. Luckily, I caught on to that right away. So, yeah, luckily, thank God, I did not fall for it. After that, you can kind of know who they are because they talk the same. They always ask the same things. Yes, they do. And then when you question them, they still think that they're fooling you. Like Sabrina, she got one yesterday. We were laughing about it. The person sends her, hi Christy. Okay, Jessica. The person sends her an address of where she wants her crafts sent to. Sabrina, by this time, she already knew it was a scam, but I said, let me Google that on the Google Maps. I'll look it up on the Street View. I looked it up, the address that they gave her, and it was a bunch of warehouses, but empty buildings, business buildings, I would say. So you knew that that's not a home. It wasn't even a residential street. So, yeah, it was obvious. I've gotten some very pushy ones too. Hugs to you, Christy. Thank you so much for sharing me out. I see you sharing me every day. I appreciate that so much. You have no idea how much. Yes, it's crazy. My husband had to actually help a man at the bank one time. Old, very old, elderly man. It was so sad. He was telling my husband he got a call from the IRS. He had the call on the phone at that moment. Hi, Rosa Quintero. How are you? And he said, I didn't know what to do. I'm here at the bank pulling out some cash. They're telling me if I don't pay, it was like a ridiculous amount of money. I don't remember how much. It was so sad. The man telling my husband if he didn't pay a certain amount of money, the IRS was gonna fine him with I don't know how much money. And the man got scared. So he was at the bank pulling out the money to give to the scammer over the phone. Can you believe that? My husband said, no, you never do that. You don't give anyone money. Anyone can claim to be someone over the phone. And then my husband also, before that time, he almost fell for one. I know the IRS doesn't call you, but the old man, he was a very elderly man. He did not know that. I mean, we know that. So my husband almost fell for one also, where he was telling him he'll take any form of payment, including Walmart gift cards. My husband calls me on the phone. I said, oh, that's a scammer. Hang up. There is no way someone's gonna... It's ridiculous. Someone's gonna take a Walmart gift card over the phone. That was crazy. Yeah, so they try to do it to all the crafters on here. I get at least 10 a day asking if my craft is available. Sometimes even on my posts that are not about a craft, they ask me if it's available, which is hilarious. I posted a good night post or something one time. They asked me if it was available. I was laughing so hard, like, can you not see this is not even something that I'm selling? It's funny that they think they got you. Hi, Jan Porter. Yes, Cindy, I understand. But like Annette said, they try to get on the poor elderly people because they might fall for it. You know, especially if they live by themselves. A lot of them do. Hugs to your mom, Annette. Pobrecita, she's probably over there all worried. I just don't understand how can people just take away from hardworking Americans. You know, we work hard. We worked all of our lives to have what we have. Especially the elderly, they've already worked all their life. You know, some of them only work out of their Social Security or retirement or whatnot. And these people, they don't touch their hearts to hurt someone. They don't care. Hi, Christy. I tried to lead one to the Lord one time, not too long ago. I offered the sinner's prayer to them. They didn't reply after that. I told them if they want to accept Jesus into their heart, because it's not right what they're doing. Yeah, Ned, I understand. They don't care. So sad. Hi, Dawn. Thank you. Thank you for sprinkles. Cindy, great idea. Yeah. I said, have you accepted the Lord Jesus Christ into your heart? It was funny. I was hoping they would say no so I could. They didn't want to reply after that. But then they still messaged me weeks later, and I said, "Didn't we just talk?" That was from the same number. This was actually on my phone because I get them on my phone through text messages as well. It wasn't about a craft, it was just, I don't even remember what they were asking for. Ridiculous. Hi, Kimberly Hewitt. How are you? No preaching? Yeah, they probably didn't like it. Oh well. Well, you gotta tell everybody. Gotta tell everyone. They might have never heard about Jesus in their life, so that's probably why they do what they do. You never know. You just never know. My grandma got assaulted a long time ago. Some man trying to steal her purse in the street. So yeah, some people have no hearts. I don't understand how they're raised. It's sad. He pushed her too, knocked her over. Hi, Linda Lee. Yeah, that is scary, especially for an older woman. wasn't as old at that time, but I mean, she was still, I don't know what she was doing walking by herself in the street. Every time I see an elderly lady at the store by herself with like their little vegetable carts or whatever that they carry where they go when they go to the market, I just say a prayer under my breath, Lord, because anyone can just try to take her purse or her little cart. They usually carry their wallets in there. No, it came that way. I'll show you right now. Let me just sand it down. Yes, everything is bad compared to when we were kids. Everywhere. Stink. I don't want to get that stuff on my face or my nose. Did she whoop him with it? No, she didn't, Annette. I think he did steal her purse, but she had her wallet and her bra, so I don't think he was able to take her money. That's exactly true. I remember those days. Growing up in the 90s as a child, we could still play outside, wait for the lights to come on, then go back inside. All right, here's the frame so that you guys, the ones that hopped in late, asked if I had put this on here, but no, it came that way. This is actually a frame from Hobby Lobby that I got at the thrift store. It does say Hobby Lobby back here. So I pre-drilled it so because I could put a hanger. And it was brown and I painted it black under and then white. So I'm still sanding it down. And then this one was white and I painted it brown. Hi, Maria. How are you, my friend? Nice to see you. That's awesome, Sabrina. We have to lock our doors here. I shared on my personal page. A lot of you guys follow me there too, but here was a guy coming to my door. And he was asking for, he came, knocked on my door, or I should say rang the doorbell. And when I did respond to the door, which I think he was just trying to check if anyone was home, I looked out the window and tapped and asked him what he needed. And he immediately put his head down like this. He was wearing a hoodie over his head. He probably didn't know what to say. He was asking me for sugar. Me being very naive, sure enough, wanting to help, I said, sure, is that all you need? He said, no, just some sugar for my coffee. So there I go to the kitchen to grab the sugar. Put it in a Ziploc bag for him. I came back, and I don't know what I was thinking. Instead of looking through the window first, I opened the door, which I shouldn't have, and he was gone. Luckily, he was gone. But I shouldn't have did that, and I learned my lesson because I was by myself. You never know if he would have had other friends waiting for him on the side, waiting for me to open the door to come in. My alarm, my actually security camera didn't catch him that day. For some strange reason, that day it was not working. But after that, we called the alarm company to see what was the problem. They fixed it, and then we added 2 more cameras. So he jumped through the backyard. So now we have one in the backyard, we have one in the front, and the one right in front of the door. So that was my bad, my mistake. I thought maybe he was homeless or something. I cried after. I was so nervous. I was like, oh my gosh, what if he would have came in and he had other friends with him? And I'm over here like panicking. Called my husband, called the police. They came right away. He was gone though. They didn't find him. Yes, definitely was watching over me. Thank you. So anyway, Sabrina, to answer your comment, I cannot leave my door open around here. Our area is not, I mean, I don't live where there's a lot of crime, but from time to time you hear stories, and that was one. All right, so here's how it looks. So far, I like it. I'm gonna put the, oh, so for those that missed it, we're working with this beautiful print. I was sharing the Footprints in the Sand poem and the meaning it has to me. Definitely, Cindy, always lock your doors. We always lock our doors. Always make sure our alarm is on at night and when we leave. Well, that day, I don't know what was happening. Our camera is pretty good, usually does record. But something was up that day that I forgot what they said. something was going on that day. I forgot what they said, why it wasn't working, but it was unfortunate. But I was able to get him. You know what, actually, now that I remember, I did get the guy on camera, but it just didn't notify me. That was the problem. So I do have pictures of him because I remember posting them on Facebook and on Nextdoor. And I was asking if anyone recognized him. And I was saying how proud his mom must be of him doing that to people before Christmas. What's it called? Breaking into people's homes. So yeah, I do remember that the camera did work. It was just that the notifications were not working. So when he rang the doorbell, I could have caught it on my notifications first. And I would have been able to see that he was coming from the backyard on the camera, because he has to pass the camera from the door that goes into the backyard. So it shows right there when he's exiting the backyard, coming into the front door, pretending like he's coming through my front door to not, what do you call it, ring the doorbell. Oh my gosh, wanting to use your house phone, you mean? Yeah, that's probably a good excuse. The phone or the bathroom or something, I don't know. So, but I learned my lesson. Next time, I won't feel bad about it. And just have to kind of be tough. We want to help people, but you do not know their intentions, and it can come and harm you. Instead of helping them, they're gonna stab you on the back. Your Chihuahua. Yeah, my dog was barking, so I think he got scared about the dog too. But that didn't stop him. Didn't really stop him. But he got scared when I saw his face. And I did post his face. I posted it on the Nextdoor app. I posted it on Facebook. So for me, it was more like, if people know him, then that would at least embarrass him a little bit, hopefully. And he'll think twice before doing that again. He could have broken in if we weren't home. Luckily, thank God we were home, because I had all my presents wrapped already before Christmas time under the, well, we didn't really have a tree this year, but I had it under a tiny tree that I had up. And I was like, if we weren't home, he would have taken at least some of those gifts, and that wouldn't have been nice. Why can't you see your son on there, Lucia? Alright, here's this. We're gonna Mod Podge it inside the frame. I don't know if you guys are saying anything. I don't think comments are coming in anymore. Does that sometime. That's good, Teresa. That is always good. My dog stays inside though, but I could still get notified when someone comes near the door. She knows and she'll bark like crazy. So that day when that guy came, she was definitely barking. I was in the room, so she does let us know. You ruined a He Is Risen print on a reverse decoupage flap. What do you mean by reversed? What do you mean by a reverse craft? Have you tried looking it up online and see if maybe you can find it elsewhere? Maybe Etsy or Decoupage Central or something. Try looking it up. All right, here's how it's coming out. You glued the print on a glass to be framed. I'm not familiar with the reverse. All right, I'm gonna add these 4 corners here. You guys know I use these sometimes for my frames. I'm gonna paint them. Put them on each corner. Excuse me. Thank you, Sabrina and Annette. Thank you, Cindy. And I'm using Waverly chalk paint in the color Truffle for the corners, since that's the same color that I used for the frame. Thank you, Teresa Price. Thanks, Cindy. Appreciate it. So who got the day off from work? Those at work? Anyone? Some companies don't honor this day. My husband worked. His company doesn't honor it. Hi, Judy Caruso. How are you? Hi, Beverly. Thank you for watching. How are you? How are you, Judy? I am not sure yet, Sabrina, but I did take out some ground beef, ground meat, so I'm thinking if I want to make taco salad or something, I'm not sure. But that's a good question because it just made me think what I should make. Apologize. The smell of the paint is a little strong. I don't like the smell when you're drying it. Especially apple barrel paints. Oh, those have a horrible smell. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but the apple barrel paints are, oh, want to throw up when I'm painting with it. Horrible smell. I don't know what it is. Those are the strongest ones I own. Hi, Peggy. Turkey pot pie sounds bomb. I love pot pies. Never made any yet. I'm constantly trying to find new recipes because I like cooking as well. But I do like to make this really, I don't know if you guys like curry, but I found this recipe on Pinterest. It's a curry, but with turkey ground meat. It sounds weird, but it's really delicious. It's just like the curry you get when you go to the Thai food place, but it is ground meat instead of chicken. I usually get the chicken at the restaurant. I'm gonna sand these down to make them look distressed. And I do get these on Amazon. They're cheaper than Temu, actually, believe it or not. Get a bigger pack for better deal. Wings and pasta. That sounds good too. Look. Distressed look. My girls love pasta. I don't. I'm not a fan of pasta. But I can eat wings. I don't know why I don't like pasta. I don't like anything that tastes starchy or like floury. I don't eat flour tortillas. Ever since I was a kid, they'll try to make me eat them, and it would come, not to be gross or anything, but it would come back out. And still, as an adult, I can't even smell tortillas like as in a burrito. You'll never catch me eating a burrito. Never. I can't. I just can't tolerate the taste of the tortilla. I could do corn, flour tortillas, I can't. So I think for me, the pasta tastes like that too. All right, we're gonna glue the the corners. I make spaghetti for my girls, but not really a fan for me. They love it. You love carbs? Pasta, yeah. Thank you, Yolanda. I love noodles. I can eat noodles for days. Rice too. I love rice. Don't eat it often, but I do. Try to watch my weight. Yes, Cindy, I love food as well. I was overweight at one point in my life because of that. I had no control. I had no control of what I would eat. I would just eat. All right, here's how it looks with the corners. How do you guys like that? All right. So I'm gonna use another piece of pre-coffee stain fabric. And since the poem says at the end, for those that missed it, I brought out the Footprints in the Sand poem, which was inspired, this craft was inspired by this poem. And I read it earlier a little bit, kind of went through it and explained the meaning that it has to me in my personal life. But there's this part at the end where the man complains to the Lord and says, why is it that during my most difficult times of my life, I only saw one set of footprints in the sand? Versus when the dream started, the man is dreaming in the poem. He started and he saw that he was walking with the Lord in the beach, and he sees two sets of footprints, his and the Lord's. And as he starts to go through difficult trials in his life, he starts to see only one. He tells the Lord why. He's upset and he tells the Lord why. And then at the end, the Lord says, my precious, precious child, I love you and I will never leave you. During your times of trial and suffering, when you see only one set of footprints, it was then that I carried you. So I'm thinking of putting on here, I'm going to stamp it like I did with the Jesus craft that I made the other day. I'm going to put Jesus carries me, or should I put I carried you? So what would look best if someone had it on the wall? I carried you. I'm going to put it up here. I carried you, or Jesus carries me. I'm going to put it here somewhere. Hi, Anna. I think it's going to go straight like this. Do you guys want it to say I carried you, or Jesus carried me? Or Jesus carries me? I carry you. Or I carry you. Or... Okay, because the other thing I was going to put on there, I don't know if I should do it first. I bought this mold. This is what I was telling you I couldn't find because I bought it and I put it away. Some little feet. I'm thinking of putting mold in here. Clay, I'm sorry. Mold it and then put the little feet, like footprints on there. And then a bow and we're done. What did Annette say? When I carried you. Oh, I like that. Okay. When I carried you. Gotcha. We'll do when I carried you. Thank you, Annette. All right. We're going to use carries me, okay. Or I can say you carry me. He carries me. True, he carries me. I think I like he carries me. Because he did carry us, but he continues to. Oh, I made the clay dirty. Let me clean my hands. I should have known that. He carries me. I think I like he carries me. Who votes on he carries me? And who votes on when I carried you? Is that what Annette said, when I carried you? When I carried you, or he carries me. I think I like he carries me. I like both, but I think I like he carries me more because it's like saying that he's still got you. It's not past tense like somebody said. It isn't past tense, it's present tense. That's right, Sabrina. Present tense. Okay, we'll do he carries me. Because the Lord's got us in the present as well. Okay, I'm going to grab different clay because that one got dirty. He carries me. Hi, Rita. You guys like the little feet? They're so cute. And I'm using some of this Sculpey air dry clay. I get that at Michael's. Yes, Cindy, he always does. Always. You want it, Sabrina? Okay. Let me know, girl. All right. Here's the little feet. Look at how cute. Look at how cute these are. Little patas. Little feet. Let's see. So adorable. You're calling dibs, Sabrina? That's funny. Let's see. Oh, that looks so cute. So cute. You are inspiring me to make one and the Serenade prayer because I like it. Thank you, Teresa. I'm glad. Always happy to inspire. All right. Well, you guys are going to have to probably bid on it because Sabrina wants it too. I'll take the best bid. These little feet are just so cute. Just how I imagined it. Look at that. I think I'm gonna do three sets. You guys are gonna really like this one. Getting hungry? Did you guys eat? Did you guys eat yet? You guys can get this, the little mold on Temu or Temu. Sabrina, come on, girl. You're not supposed to have that. She's gonna yell at you again. Let me grab my tape on. Where in the world is it? Oh, it's right here. I think I'm gonna paint the feet before I even add them on there. We're gonna add the feet and a bow and we're done. For those that wanna watch the other crafter. Whoa. Let's see. Not if you don't tell her. Well, you gotta tell her, girlfriend. You gotta tell her. The wind is acting up again. I could hear it blowing. It's really strong right now. It scares me sometimes. Ridiculous wind. What are those you just made? Those are the little feet. You didn't see me? Share the, I showed the mold for the little feet, for the footprints. I was telling everyone you guys can get that mold on the Temu site or Temu site. I was painting them. Thank you, Cindy. Oh, it's okay, Sabrina. It's all good. I'll show you right now. I'll show you the little feet I made. Yeah, that was a little surprise I had. Hi, Cindy. Cindy Leia. I was telling you guys that there was something I couldn't find, and this was it. I couldn't find the mold. Because when I bought it, I put them in the original bag that it arrived, and I don't know where I put that bag, along with other little embellishments I had bought. So this morning I was looking, and I had another craft in mind, which I may just make a speed up video out of it or wait till tomorrow's live. But it's also a scripture craft. But then I was like, oh, okay, I figured since I found the mold, I'll just make this one since I had already told you guys about it last week. And it worked out. All right. Here's the little feet. Oh, I don't think they're dried. I don't think they're dried yet all the way. Let me show you. Look at the little feet. So cute. Oh, Sabrina, you can go, girl. He's waiting. If he's waiting on you, just go. I appreciate it, though. I'm going to add the feet and a bow, and we're done. Gotta hurry so Sabrina can go to Denny's. Thank you, Rita and Cindy. I'm going to use some of this tight bond for the, oh my goodness, for the feet. Oh, I forgot I was going to add a little bit of the distress, not distress, but some of the bear wax on there. Since they're supposed to be footprints. See if I can still do it. Highlight them a bit. All right, I'm gonna remove it. There we go. So I add a little bit of the distress wax, and then I rub it a bit with the wipe. Annette, what are you saying again, girl? Cuando te llevo? Who are you talking to? Are you talking to me? ¿A dónde me llevas? Where are you taking me? ¿Cuándo te llevo? Oh, when I carried you. Got it. I didn't know that you knew Spanish. Hi, Pauline. Was it Teresa Price, or who was the one that was really encouraging me to go along with this craft, to actually start to make it this week? I was telling her, I know I gotta look for something. Don't remember if it was Teresa. She really wanted me to make this craft. All right. Sabrina, did you end up leaving? Are you still there? Oh, okay, I see. I know your last name is what is it, Hispanic? Bustamante? Español? But I wasn't sure if you knew any. All right, there's the little feet. I can't really see it. I don't like how on video it doesn't look the same as it does in person. Little feet there. When I post a picture, you guys will be able to see the beauty of the craft. Cute, it's cute. Thank you, Judy. Thank you, Rita and Cindy. Thank you, Sabrina. I'm gonna see how I can highlight a little bit more of the little feet. It's already hardening, so maybe I should have made them brown. I didn't want to make them brown because I didn't want it to stand out too more, but maybe I might paint them. I'm not sure. We'll see. Maybe after the live, I'll figure it out. I'm going to add a bow and we're done. Oh, and the hanger. Distress it too. Let me distress it first, because when I'm on my live, I always forget to distress the frame. Where is it? And then I have to do it after. You guys don't get to see me doing it. Make it a little distressing and dirty on the edges with my bare wax. Oh, I like that. It's really giving it a different look. on the wood. Very pretty. This is definitely a good piece to work with, because it's like a broken piece of wood from like a plank or a fence or something. I like it a lot. Can you guys see that there? It's like broken fence. You guys, I really love this painting. Shout out to the painter who painted it. You guys can look it up online. I'll say the name. I think his first name is Danny, the person that painted this beautiful, beautiful footprints in the sand picture. Hi, Andreina and Hazel, how are you? We're almost done here. All right, we're gonna add the bow. Thank you, Rita. Thank you, Cindy. I think I might just do a lace heart because I don't have any fabric cut up right now that matches the frame. I meant to grab some of my ribbon and I forgot. So I think this might work. Hi, Kelly. Oh, thank you, Cindy. I appreciate that. Thank you for your kind words. When you make them, make sure to share them so we can see them. You can always tag me. Oh, what a pretty bow. Beautiful bow. Thank you, Sabrina. Well, I just realized that I put the bow where I was going to put the wire to hang it. I'll move it down a little bit. thank you, Teresa Price. You're so sweet. It's okay, Cindy. I'm sure it will be beautiful. I'm gonna put a embellishment in the center. Thank you, Teresa. You are just so sweet. You know that? Thank you for all the love. Thank you, Christy. Okay, so what was the phrase we were doing? Is it when I carried you? When I carried you. When I carried you. No. You carry me. That's what we said, right? Thank you, Teresa. Okay, and for those that have not seen, this is my all-time favorite ink here, and it works great on fabric. It's okay, Annette. Thank you. You guys, did we say the phrase was going to be, he carries me? Sabrina, do you remember if it's he carries me? All right, thank you. He carries me. Forgot which one we had decided on. Thank you, Sabrina. Let me see. Thank you, Teresa. Yeah, Christy, that's what we're doing. You probably missed it. I read the footprints in the sand poem earlier, and I was sharing with everyone how meaningful this poem is to me. I shared this earlier, so that's where the craft came from. I was inspired by that poem, Christy Smith. Thank you, Cindy. My favorite poem, that's right. One of my favorites. Yeah, that's where I got the inspiration from, Christy, from the footprints in the sand. Yeah, it's a beautiful one. I have one too in my living room. Oh, Christy, I love it. He carries me. Oh, so pretty. He carries me. Oh, I love it. Whoever suggested that, thank you. Oh, it's just so beautiful and so meaningful. He carries me. We're gonna add rusty wire and we're done. And I don't like how rusty my hands get with this, but I love the look. I love the rustic look. Let's see. I'm gonna curl it. I give it a little hook in the middle. I like to do this to some of my frames. And then we're done. Thought I caught my finger on there. I don't know if you guys are saying anything, but I'm not seeing comments. All right, it's done. Here it is, guys. Thank you, Andreina. And it's okay. Cook away. Do you see the little feet? Little patas down there? Footprints in the sand. Thank you, Yolanda. I'm glad you guys like it. See if I can darken the feet a little bit more so they can show better. I feel like it kind of blends in with the, what do you call it? With the, thank you, Christy and Lisa. I feel like it blends in with the, what do you call it? The color of the wood, the ivory that I painted. See if I can highlight them a little better. Oh, the print, Christy, it's a painting. I was actually giving credit to the painter earlier. I don't know his full name, but I know his first name is Danny. I saw it on Google and I liked it and I just printed it out. But there's different things I think that he sells through companies that carry his paintings. And I love this one. You can Google it, or I can send it to you if you want. I just don't know if, I think you might only be able to use it for personal use because it's his painting. All right, let's see. See if that looks better on the feet. You can see the feet more now. The little feet down there. You can see them now. I think it's done, guys. Thank you guys for joining me today. I appreciate it. All right, you guys, I'm gonna log off. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, Teresa Price. Glad you guys liked it. I will be posting the picture soon, okay? So you guys can see it better on picture. Sure, Sabrina. I sure can. Thank you for staying till the end. I know you had to go. Oh, that's beautiful, Christy. Did you share it so we can see it? You too, my friend, Andreina. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Sabrina. You're so sweet. Thank you, Teresa. All right, you guys have a great rest of your day. I'm going to see what I'm going to cook for dinner. Thank you, Lisa. You too. Goodbye. You too, Christy. Thank you. Bye, Sabrina. Bye, Lisa and Teresa and Cindy. You guys have a great day. I'm gonna log off. Goodbye. Love you too, my friend. You're welcome, Cindy. Goodbye, guys. See you tomorrow.